Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, it is a Saturday night here at the Hawkesbury Showgrounds. Simon Mallory with you, standing alongside Mr. Warren Matodic. What a night we have here.
Oh, no doubt about it, Simon. Last night, Friday night performance, we watched a great night of professional bull riding here in beautiful Hawkesbury, New South Wales. And I mean, the bull riders came to town to ride bulls, and ride they did last night. But it was the young bull rider from Haywood, Victoria that stole the show last night, Sam Woodall, with an 84.5-point score. He is the event leader right now. 5 bull riders rode time last night, and it was a huge night. Huge night, not only for the bull riders, but for the bulls as well.
Oh, it was. Now, for those of you that aren't aware, this is a 2-round competition. So last night, we had round 1. Tonight, it's the second chance. For all those cowboys that missed out, over 30 cowboys there that are waiting for their chance now to try and join Sam Woodall and make it back into that short round. So there's only going to be 10 bulls in the short round. So those cowboys that can make that cut, that's where they're going to earn their money.
Yeah, you know, and we're getting towards the pointy end of the season right now, and the conversation for that PBR Australian champion, who will wear the next PBR Australian Championship buckle? Will it be Kurt Shepherd from Atherton, Queensland, the #1 bull rider this year? He's got a commanding lead, but the Brazilians are hot on his heels, and you go back to the #4 bull rider, Zane Hall. He too wants a piece of the action.
Well, I love this. I love this international flavour that we got. Look, we can't waste any more time. We're live streaming this around the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the PBR? Oh, I think this Hawkesbury crowd can be much louder than that. Are we ready for the PBR? Well, if you want to follow along with the action, you need to check out the day sheet. All right, so scan that QR code for our day sheet and you will see the list of the cowboys that we are talking about. Or jump on the PBR Australia website, click day sheet, and you will find all of those cowboys and where the favourite ones are to come. Well, folks, we will be back right after this.
I've been having dreams about falling in love. It feels so real, but nobody is here when I wake up. Do you know my name? The devil's in the detail. I'm a natural born killer.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say, Hawkesbury? Are you ready to meet the cowboys of the PBR? Well, let's bring them in. Let's meet the toughest bull riders in all of Australia, your Yeti challengers. From Corindai, New South Wales, it's Ashton Sweeney. From Bungendore, this is Zach Southwell. From Maclean, New South Wales, Ethan McConnell. From Athol, Queensland, say hello to Clay Hall. From Bundoon, Western Australia, Isaac Leclerc. From Townsville, North Queensland, Lane Hunnish-Bowen. From New Zealand, Daryl McPherson. From Mount Walker, Queensland, this is Dan Ruland. Out of Oberon, New South Wales, Charlie Bailey. From Tura, Victoria, say hello to Kelsey Pavlo. From Bloomsbury, Queensland, Brumby Brandenburg. From Brazil, Joao Regard Franco. From Bowen in North Queensland, Bo Willis. Out of Gracemere, Queensland, Nash Mellors. From Haywood, Victoria, your event leader this weekend, Sam Woodall. From Rockhampton, Queensland, Caden Sandilands. From Sao Paulo, Brazil, Diego Galdino dos Santos. From Oberon, Jack Rowlandson. From Mara, Queensland, Bryn Francis. Out of Willow Tree, New South Wales, Clint Glass. From Walker, this is Tyson Smith. From Calliope, Queensland, Ben Bode. And from South America, Alison Aguiar. These are your Yeti challenges. It is time to meet the top 4 men of the 2025 Monster Energy Tour. And we begin with a young bull rider, a 21-year-old, a 3-time champion bull rider of his native country of New Zealand from Central Hawke's Bay. Would you please welcome the number 6 bull rider this year? This is Riley Ward. He is 23 years of age, and 2 years ago, he was the number 1 man in the PBR Rookie of the Year race for the Professional Bull Riders of Australia. Right now, he is deep in the conversation for a shot at a PBR Australian Championship. From Athol, Queensland, the number 4 bull rider on the Monster Energy Tour, this is Zane Hall. The number 1 and the number 2 ranked bull riders on the Monster Energy Tour are neck and neck. But I'd like you to meet a 32-year-old bull rider that is the number 2 cowboy this year with 3 event wins alongside of his name. He hails from Sao Paulo, Brazil. This is Luan Christine Camara. He has had an incredible career as a professional bull rider, not only here in Australia, but the United States as well. Could 2025 be the year for this talented 31-year-old veteran? 4 event wins this season sees him 300 points in front of his nearest rival. This is the man from Mareeba, North Queensland, your number 1 bull rider, Kurt Shepherd. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, I'd like to ask each and every one of you to please be upstanding if you're able, as we get ready for the singing of our national anthem. But before we do, I'd like to take a moment to go to our Lord and Savior in a moment of prayer. Lord, let us pray. Lord, tonight we thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for the many blessings that you have bestowed upon each and every one of us, our family and our friends, our way of life here in such a beautiful country. Tonight, Lord, as professional bull riders, we don't ask for a lot, Lord, but we do ask for one thing, and that is for your mighty hand of protection to watch over each and every one of us as we compete here tonight. We ask for a very special blessing over our livestock as well, and when this day is done, we ask simply for one thing as we return home to our loved ones near and far. We simply ask for traveling grace. In your gracious and holy name we pray, amen. To perform the national anthem tonight, we are blessed with a very talented lady. To perform her very special rendition that makes each and every one of us a proud Australian. This is Lola Major.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've gold and soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing. Advance Australia fair.
Absolutely beautiful, Lola. And as our bull riders of the Monster Energy Tour make their way out into the arena right now, take a look at the big screen for a little PBR 101.
Or hips have cleared the chute. The athlete must ride with only one hand gripping the bull rope. The clock will stop when the rider loses his grip from the bull rope, or when any part of his body hits the ground before the 8-second ride is over. If that happens, the result is a no score. If he touches the bull or any part of his own body with the free hand or arm before the 8-second ride is over, the rider is disqualified. The athlete's ride and the bull's performance are judged separately. Officials score the bull on how hard the bull bucks, how high he kicks, power, speed, and direction change. Athletes are scored by their control, rhythm, and how they match movement with the bull. If a rider wants to earn extra points, they can do so by pulling their leg away from the bull to demonstrate control. There are a total of 100 points available for a qualified ride. That is 50 points for the rider and 50 points for the bull. An average score will be in the 80s, where an exceptional ride will be in the 90s. Judges may award a reride for various reasons, such as a foul, or if the bull underperforms. The athlete with the highest accumulated point total from the entire event becomes the winner.
Okay, so we're all up to speed on the rules and regulations of professional bull riding. But before we get underway with section number 1, there are a couple of very important men that I'd like to introduce. They are your Ariat officials tonight. The two men making the decisions, the scores in place. We have two of the most experienced in the business, Mr. Dean Pace and Jamie Manning. Your arena director tonight, the man out in front, none other than multi-bull riding champion of Australia, Mr. Mick Gray. But before we go to the very first bull, there are three very important pieces of the puzzle. Three of the toughest, bravest men on planet Earth. We call them your Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Josh Burks, Eric Richardson, and Nick Wilson. So we are just about set. Let's take a look at who we're going to watch in round number 2, section number 1. And the first man to lead the charge, the number 1 bull rider on the Monster Energy Tour, Kurt Shepherd, has drawn on bail. Ethan McConnell up on Hanging High, and Brumby Brandenburg on Knuckle Dusters Mini Deluxe. Charlie Bailey, Time to Rock, Boomstick, Dan Rule, and Clay Hall on Street Rise. They will be your first 6.
Well, I think it's time for us to get into this, Warren Metonic. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for round 2, section 1, brought to you by Ranch Water, the official tequila of the PBR.
Oh, I tell you what, how many people came to Hawkesbury to the PBR tonight to have fun? Oh, you guys are a great-looking crowd, and we are ready to go with the number one bull rider, folks. Last night, he was one of the top 5 bull riders for our Friday night performance with a 79.5-point ride, trying to win his very first PBR Australian Championship. This is the 31-year-old Kurt Shepherd.
Well, talking to him out the back there, Warren, he was happy to get a score in that first round. Now he finds himself up against On Bail, which is a quality bull for someone like Kurt Shepherd to draw. 41 times as bull's buck. He is a veteran of the sport. 11 times he's been ridden, and there have been some great numbers that On Bail has produced.
Yeah, and there's not a bull in the country that'll scare this bull rider Kurt Shepherd tonight. Folks, all right, come on, he needs to ride, but you need to help him do it. Oh, and the Can-Am clock says cowboy up.
Oh, we got to start with Kurt Shepherd. And how about 84 points, ladies and gentlemen?
So 84 points now becomes 163.5. Why? Because he was 79 points last night. So we're going to add those two scores together. Kurt Shepherd right now becoming the first bull rider this weekend of our 2-head competition to ride both his bulls.
Oh, what a start. What a start for our current number one on the tour. He absolutely owned that up and said to the rest of the boys back there, watch me, boys, this is how we get it done.
You know, we talked about it last night. There is a lot of points on offer here this weekend. So this is a big-time chance for Kurt Shepherd to put a lot of bull riders further behind in his rearview mirror.
Well, a man that wants to get his chance in that grand final run-in is Ethan McConnell. He finds himself on the backer, hanging high. Let's ride it with him. Come on, cowboy. Wow, hanging high.
Yeah, and a great bull from Swain Cattle Company out of the Hunter Valley of New South Wales. Hanging high, bucking off Ethel McConnell, the 27-year-old bull rider. So no love for him here on night number 2.
Yes, as you can see, that Snow River Caravan replay showing how hanging high, just in that spin, man. So much power in these bulls. We talked about it a lot last night, and something that's not to be, shaken at is the power of the bulls here in the PBR.
Yeah, I mean, it is a tough set of bulls. These guys face them week in, week out. Here is a bull rider, a 27-year-old from Bloomsbury, Queensland, with a tough road to hoe. He's been on this bull twice before. Twice he's bucked him off. This is Brumby Brandenburg on CTC Knuckle Dusters Mini Deluxe.
Oh, I love this bull, and I love the fact that we have Knuckles there from Country Trucker Caps. He got involved. He said, I want to buy a bull. He bought Mini Deluxe 25 times out. He hasn't been ridden. Can this be the night?
Great little bull. Come on, Brumby. Keep it going. Oh, and he gets roughed up at the end. Folks, what do you say for Brumby Brandenburg? It's a qualifying ride.
Oh, the first time in CTC Knuckle Dusters Mini Deluxe history. We've got the job done, 81 points.
Yeah, more to the point, Brumby Brandenburg right now has put himself in the top 6 on that Monster Energy leaderboard. We talked about it in the opening of the show. Only the top 10 bull riders will come back for that Monster Energy Championship round. And right now, Brandenburg is one of those bull riders. So it is Charlie Bailey. Charlie Bailey from Oberon, New South Wales. We take a look at, there's his smiling face on the big screen tonight. And a bull called Time to Rock from Diamond A and Bennett Cattle Company.
Oh, we are here to rock, all right. Come on, Charlie. We got a good flow happening here tonight.
Yeah, you know, and Charlie, unfortunately, he bumped off last night. So there is some redemption for this man right here. Oh, Charlie. Wow. You know, and that bull had a lot of, not only did he have a lot of rock, he had a lot of drop. Pulled Charlie Bailey down not once but twice over the front end.
Well, that was like a full-piece band right there. Time to rock. Hit him with the toms, hit him with the cymbals, hit him with the kick drum.
But the good news is, you know, Charlie Bailey could have quit a lot earlier than way this bull got him off. But he stuck to his guns. 5.43, unfortunately, is not 8 seconds, so no score. But let's go to a bull rider who was one of 5 to ride their bulls on the opening night. A 24-year-old out of Mount Walker in southeast Queensland by the name of Dan Ruland. Was 82 points last night, had a huge ride for our Friday night in front of a packed crowd here in Hawkesbury, New South Wales.
Well, what I love seeing was Dan Ruland back in that contention, back there riding strong like he was. Boomstick now, you know, there's been a few cowboys that have had a chance at him. 9 times so far we've seen him out. No one's been able to get it done. But Dan Ruland could be in the form that he needs.
Wow. Tough out for Boomstick tonight. Dan Ruland is going to have to sit on the sidelines and watch the judges' review.
That's it, Dean Pace here. One of our officials has jumped up out of his chair. He said, you know what? I want to have another look at this.
So let's have a look. Bottom right-hand corner. You'll see our judge looking at the replay screen. And it is a re-ride for Dan Ruland. A re-ride for Dan Ruland. So that is the sound of a 5.7-litre V8 Hemi, only found under the hood of a Ram 1500. The toughest truck on the road, teaming up with the toughest sport on dirt, as we look to a bull rider from Athol, Queensland, one of 2 bull riding brothers tonight. This is Clay Hall.
Well, Clay Hall, the brother there of Zane Hall. You know, Clay has shown us that he has the makings of a great bull rider. We just need to see him start to put it together here on the Australian soil.
Yeah, you know, and Clay Hall, I mean, he's a guy that's been rodeoing here in Australia consistently the past couple of seasons. He has just come back to the PBR Monster Energy Tour. Reasons being dollars, dollars, dollars. There is no other event in this country. There is nowhere else in Australia where you can win as much money riding bulls as the PBR.
Well, 20 big ones, 20 large here at the Hawkesbury Invitational. Streetwise, though, let's see whether Clay Hall has the smarts to outmaneuver this bull.
Yeah, you know, when he was putting together a great ride last night, bucked off a little early, but right tonight's a different night. Here we go. Oh, Clay, tough it out. Whoa. Look out, Burks. Wow. 5.66 seconds, and it is no score for Clay Hall tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the number one thing that you can do for a man right now is make a little noise for him. That's the only good news he's going to hear this weekend.
custom designed for your adventures. To take the road less traveled. To discover this land's natural beauty. Engineered and tested for the rugged Australian environment. Experience more with Snowy River Caravans.
So as we get set for section number 2 of round number 2, we're going to take a moment with Bisley Workwear and go behind the chutes with Simon Mallory.
Yeah, that's right, Warren. I'm lucky enough here to be standing with this legend with me, Ryan Williams, or R. Willie, as he's known from Nitro Circus. Ryan, give him a big cheer for Ryan. Mate, Nitro Circus is coming to town. How excited are you?
Yeah, mate, November 15th, Parramatta. We've got a bunch of shows near Sydney, but I cannot believe my eyes. I threw my leg over the bear, the bull before, and I'm like, please do not open the gate. I'm going to stick to BMX and 50-foot mega ramps.
Well, that's interesting you say that, because the bear was a bull. So, I mean, you're used to adrenaline, but the heart was pumping.
It was, and then they were joking about opening the gate, and I was like, mate, I don't have a helmet on or a mouth guard in. I don't want to smash my teeth out. I already lost them once.
Of all the tricks you do and all of the disciplines you get on, like all the different tools, the bikes, the scooters, what's your favourite?
I'm going to go with a lounge chair. So we have a lounge chair. It has wheels. And basically we've got the 50-foot mega ramp, and we just send it down that. It's the comfiest one, and we say it's the best seat in the house.
Well, 3.5 million followers on YouTube. I know there's a lot of fans, a lot of kids have been seeing the autographs and the photos fly. What do you do for your content? You sit around with a bunch of mates and go, you know what would be good? Let's do this.
Yeah, we kind of you look around your lounge room or in your garage and you think, oh yeah, that could probably jump 50 feet. And that's kind of what we do at Nitro Circus, but always just trying to push the limits. I'm glad my bike isn't trying to buck me off, because that would make things a lot harder.
All right, so the fans here, they want to get along to Nitro Circus, jumping on the website. Is that the play?
Yeah, nitrocircus.com. Get your tickets. We've got shows all through October and November. It's going to be epic.
Hey, we can't wait to get there. I'm hoping for a front row seat, obviously. Well, there it is, Warren. How good is this? Ryan Williams sitting here soaking up the atmosphere at the Hawkesbury Invitational.
I'd really like to see him get on a bull, though, just the same. But here it is. Here's the leaderboard, folks. Kurt Shepard, the only man that has ridden 2 bulls this weekend, is on top. But it's Woodall, Glass, Ruland's got a Reride, Sandlands and Brandenburg. I tell you what, we are getting fired up as we take a look to see who's coming up in section number 2. But before we do that, how many people here like beef jerky?
Oh, I know there's a few fans in the crowd. Come on, let's get you up on your feet if you love beef jerky. Our protection athletes want to reward you. The original Beef Chief beef jerky, jump on their website or head to the merch stand and we will get you some of that delicious jerky over at our merch stand, or you can jump online. Throughout the night, folks, we have got all our sponsors coming to the party. There will be more giveaways, so make sure you're up and about and letting us know that you're here and you're here to party.
It is making me so hungry, but here it is, round 2, section 2 matchups. Pavlo is on King Head. J.O. Paulo Rigard Franco from Brazil on Del Rio. Luan Christine Camara, the other South American, on Conquistador. Flip the page. Alison Aguilar from Brazil on Trooper. And Brent Francis on War Drums.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to waste no more time. It's round 2, section 2, brought to you by Ariat, the official cowboy boot of the PBR.
So we're going to go to some unfinished business to kick things off. A bull called Thick Shake from MC Bucking Bulls and Dan Ruland from Mount Walker, Queensland, who was awarded a Reride just moments ago, was thrown a lifeline. 82 points last night. Ruland right now faces a bull that was ridden here just 24 hours ago by Rockhampton's Caden Sandlands.
Well, this is a bull that is used to getting ridden. Come on, Dan. Let's ride him.
Whoa, and the Thick Shake shook it up. And no score for night number 2 for Dan Ruland. So with that 82-point score from last night, he is going to have to sit on the sidelines now and watch everybody else and see whether or not at the end of the night he's going to be one of those top 10 bull riders coming back for the bull draft and the Monster Energy Championship round.
Well, Dan Ruland showing us he's more of a milkshake man than a thick shake man. Well, this is a cowboy that, well, look at this. He's got his hands full right there in our Bisley Workwear bucking chute. Of course, talking about Kelsey Pavlo from Tour Victoria.
Yeah, and I really love this bull from MC Bucking Bulls. Bucked off the Brazilian last night. Kelsey Pavlo with a big opportunity here on a bull that they've only ridden one time on, and that was Clint Glass. Rode this bull in Sydney for 85 points.
Well, and I know Clint Glass would have been around the fellow Cowboys telling them all about this bull, but we saw King Hit do a 1-2 punch on Allison last night. But Kelsey is a different bull rider as well. He's got the quality there. Having the time away from the PBR, he's come back stronger, fitter, more determined. And here's an opportunity for him to put his name in that final 10.
Yeah, and he's trying to get back to that $150,000 bull riding event, the PBR Grand Finals in Townsville, the last weekend in October. Kelsey Pavlo has been there before and would love nothing more than to be one of the top 20 bull riders for the very last event for 2025. But to do it, he's got to get his season started. So Hawkesbury, when this chute gate cracks, you guys, each and every one of you bull riding fans, I want you to get as loud as you possibly can.
Well, the wily games, the wily tricks. Our arena director in the middle, our chute boss looking over, seeing whether Kelsey's got an opportunity. But looks like King Hit's turning around on him in the chute there.
And I mean, these bulls, I mean, they know how to unsettle a bull rider. Bisley Workwear's going to bring us this matchup. Come on. Come on, scream at him. Oh, my goodness, and some great work by the Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes stepping in. And Pavlo coming up ever so short of that 8-second required limit at 7.28.
Oh, this is a brutal outcome. And as we can see, the challenge there has been struck. So we're obviously looking at time here, right? We're looking at the timepiece. We're going to see whether our clock started at the exact moment that those bull shoulders crossed that plane.
Yeah, you know, and I mean, look, I hate to be a negative nanny right here, but 7.28 seconds when you're challenging on time, that is a lot of ground to make up. So the question is, did he have his hand in the rope when that 8-second whistle sounded without touching any part of the bull or himself? And only one man can answer that question, and that is our Ariat official, Dean Pace. Watch him, and he says No score for Kelsey Pavlo. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a bit of a pick-me-up for the Victorian bull rider here tonight?
We'll get an official time as well, find out how much it actually was, but Kelsey Pavlo, thumbs down for him there. Well, we move on, and we move on to now the triplet of Brazilians. We've got a little pack of international flavour right now, and J.O. Regard Franco is one of those Brazilians here on the tour. He's seen his countrymen do it, and he's going to be the first of these next three to get the job done.
Yeah, you know, and this bull had a great night last night, bucked off Bryn Francis. Del Rio from Maine's Bucking Bulls out of Tamworth, New South Wales, a bull that has yet to be ridden. But tonight could be the night that they best this bull. And looking at this talented bull rider from South America, the number 25 man in the race for that championship, he knows only too well that there is moments and opportunities like this that don't come around very often. So you have got to make the most of it. Come on, Joel, let's go.
Oh, and a disappointing weekend for J.O. J.O. not able to have it there. 2.49 seconds coming down. Back at Del Rio.
And it has been a tough weekend for the man from South America. Snowy River Caravan replay and a great performance, a 41.5-point bull score for Del Rio. Exactly the same marking that he had last night when he bucked off Bryn Francis. Let's go to a Yeti matchup. A Yeti matchup and another South American Toro twister by the name of Luan Christian Camara. The number 2 bull rider in the PBR Monster Energy Championship race. This 32-year-old bull rider with 3 event wins for 2025 is very much in the conversation for the gold buckle. Conquistador from Maine's Bucking Bulls had a great out last night and was unridden. And there is a great look at the South American bull rider who was joining us here with some of his countrymen for the entirety of the 2025 season. Well, we've got a lot of internationals, bull riders from New Zealand, South America, all playing a key part on the Monster Energy Tour. Luan looking to continue and get his 4th win on the Monster Energy Tour.
Well, I want to support this cowboy. Every time he straps himself in, there is just so much hope and excitement. He is absolutely electric. He's so small in stature, but huge in heart. I'm looking forward to this matchup on Conquistador. But as you talked about, he is an absolute beast and a wily old bull here.
All right, Luan. If you want to win the championship, you got to ride this bull. It is just that simple. Oh, look out. He's mean. Wow, he is like a heat-seeking missile. Conquistador. Have a look at him. What a great-looking bucking bull. And a no score for the number 2 bull rider of the year.
Well, we need to point out last night as well, for those of you who didn't see, Luan found himself in a real prickly situation there. And again, that foot just hanging up in that rope at the height of that extension. Oh, big tough day at the office for Luan.
Look at those 3 guys in green. Josh Burks, Eric Richardson and Nick Wilson all playing a huge and vital role in distracting that bull away from the bull rider as we move to our third man from the country of Brazil. The 29, Alison Aguilar, right now, the number 5 bull rider this season. Trooper from Maine's Bucking Bulls is his opponent. Allison.
These Brazilians are so lovely. They are so nice. Someone like Allison doesn't speak much English at all, but his smile will light up a room.
Yeah, he's absolutely infectious with his charisma. Allison, like you say, like the rest of these guys from Brazil, they don't speak a lot of English, but one thing is absolutely universal to each and every one of these cowboys that cannot speak English. It is, of course, the sound of your hands coming together, the sound of your voices making noise when that chute gate cracks. And the 29-year-old bull rider trying to move up that Monster Energy ladder. And a big-time opportunity here. The bull has only been ridden one time on the Monster Energy Tour. And it has been a long time since that happened. And you can see Diego, his traveling partner, on the side of the chute there pulling his rope. Talking to him, reassuring him.
Well, this procedure right here, obviously with the bull bucking up, it was not good there for Allison. His hand, he wasn't happy. It all came loose, so he wants to retake his wraps in there.
So this bull in the Bisley Workwear chute kind of moving around in there, not giving him a great shot, getting his rope set exactly where he wants it. Here's the trooper. Scott Maines, former bull riding great, stock contractor, owner of this one. Here we go. And 5.8 seconds is not 8, so it is a no score for the man from South America. Ladies and gentlemen, would you do him a big favor and make a little noise for him here tonight? Wow, he sure appreciates that.
Oh dear, oh dear. Allison doing some great work. But Troop, a little stumble just changed a little bit of momentum on Allison by the looks of it, Warren.
So a Monster Energy matchup between a monster bull called War Drums and a great bull rider by the name of Bryn Francis from Mara, Queensland. Here is another bull with a similar sort of a resume to the last. War Drums from Maine's Bucking Bulls, Bryn Francis from Mara, Queensland, the number 11 bull rider this year. We have seen some absolute powerful performances from this 23-year-old on the Monster Energy Tour this season. Once again, we're going to take you deep down inside our bucking chutes as Bryn Francis tries to get his first qualified ride of the weekend. Remember, only the top 10 bull riders of the weekend come back to the championship round, where they will face off against the 10 toughest bulls that have already been pre-selected. All right, Bryn, come on. Oh. And I think we're going to get a Reride here for our bull rider, Bryn Francis. Waiting for confirmation, but I'm pretty certain it will be a Reride for Bryn Francis. So we will get to see Bryn Francis coming up in the next round of competition, and that is some good news. Right now, let's go back to that leaderboard. Nothing has changed. Shepherd is still the number one bull rider. Woodall, Glass, Rulin, Sandlands, and Brandenburg. 6 qualified rides. 6 names are on that Monster Energy leaderboard. And right now, we are going to another Bisley Live cross with my good friend, Simon Mallory.
Yeah, thank you so much, Warren. I'm actually got an opportunity here to stand next to this man, Brian Scott, one of our contractors. Brian, you got night trained there in the short go. What can you tell us about that bull?
Yeah, he's a good young bull. Lachlan Slade got on him last night, and the bull got a victory, but Lachlan really tested him, so I'm excited to see who picks him and how he goes tonight.
Yeah, okay, so who would you think would be a cowboy you'd love to see on the back of him?
I hope any of them would pick him, but I don't think he's their favourite, but someone hopefully will pick him in the first section.
No, you say that he's probably not one of their favourites, but I saw you earlier here today with Snow River Caravans, and Kimberly Bustine was here doing some interviews with you, and you were actually hand-feeding your bulls here in the pens.
Yeah, we got to meet with the people from Snow River Caravans, and they were really interested in the bulls, and they come down and hand-fed a few and patted a few, and I think they enjoyed it.
So they actually are quite relaxed and comfortable, but when they put themselves in the chute, that's when they switch on?
Yeah, they switch on. They just pretty calm and casual there in the backyards, and they're all a bit different. Some of them are a bit more feisty than others, but yeah, most of them are pretty quiet.
Mate, I appreciate your time, appreciate the work you're doing there, and Bisley Workwear, I appreciate you. Tell you what, Warren, it is great. The atmosphere at the back here is pretty exciting stuff. This big Hawkesbury crowd, we're absolutely loving it.
Oh, thank you, Simon, and no doubt about it, we're going to be looking forward to watching that bull a little later on. But here are the next lineup of bull riders coming your way in section number 3. Riley Ward, the 3-time New Zealand champion, he'll be first on Even Up. Jack Rowlandson and Neverland, Extra Fly with Clint Glass. Then we flip the page. It is the 33-year-old from Sao Paulo, Brazil, Diego Galdino dos Santos with Misfit, Isaac Leclerc and Haymaker, Stone Bomber with Bo Willis.
Well, it is time. I think we are ready for round 2, section 3, brought to you by Bisley Workwear.
So let's just get down to business here in a Bisley Workwear matchup with a man that has dominated bull riding in his native country of New Zealand. Riley Ward from Central Hawke's Bay, the 21-year-old 3-time New Zealand bull riding champion, and now the number 6 ranked bull rider on the Monster Energy Tour. He bucked off last night, but here is an opportunity for him on a bull called Even Up. Ladies and gentlemen, let's help the Kiwi. Come on. I think he's going to do it. Whoa. Look out. Ladies and gentlemen, PBR fans, how about your man from New Zealand? 83 points for Riley Ward, and that is a great performance for the 21-year-old on a bull from Morgie's Cattle Company from Victoria. 83 points is now going to move him into equal third overall.
Well, I love seeing this from Riley. Exactly what he needed to do, because he sort of did that work there. We saw it at the V8s there at the Tasman Cup up in Townsville. But Riley here really stamping his authority now and letting the others know that come grand final time, his name's up in lights.
Well, I tell you what, Even Up was really trying to even the score with those protection athletes. And, of course, the man who got him ridden. Neverland from Morgie's Cattle Company is the name of this bull. He went unridden last night, but he matches up against a 27-year-old from Oberon, New South Wales by the name of Jack Rowlandson. Rowlandson, gets a tough start. He's going to go on with him. Come on, Jack. So we have a challenge here from our bull rider, Jack Rowlandson, and he is challenging the start where the bull stumbled out of the chute. And they are telling me that it will be a re-ride for Rowlandson, no doubt about it. How many people want to see him get on another bull? Wow. Judges say yes. So a re-ride for the Oberon bull rider. As we go to a man who last night stepped up in a big way, Clint Glass from Willow Tree, New South Wales, put together a huge ride of 83. This is Extra Fly. Whoa.
Oh, man. Clint Glass, he's like a cannon usually out of that chute. He's had reluctantly pressing that challenge button over there, but he feels he's got to throw up the question and have the judge re-look at the start.
Yeah, and this is interesting right here. Last weekend in Caboolture, Clint Glass ended up the number 2 bull rider for the weekend, has made a massive move to the number 9 ranked position. So he's challenging the start that he got here on this bull and whether or not it affected the outcome, and they are telling us re-ride for the bull rider.
Well, Clint Glass will breathe a sigh of relief. That is exactly what he needed, because he is a man that's sitting there earlier last night on 83 points. If he can nail that re-ride, he may be there at the top with first pick.
One of the favorite bull riders that we get to watch week in, week out on the Monster Energy Tour here in Australia is not from right here. He is from Sao Paulo, Brazil. He is 33 years young. His name is Diego Galdino dos Santos.
Well, Diego doesn't know much about Misfit either. But 14 times he's been out. Only 2 Cowboys were able to get it done. Riley Ward, one of those Kiwis we saw just before, nail his ride, and Macaulay Leather. So quality Cowboys have done it.
Yeah, and Diego, I tell you what, he has been riding a wave of success, a top 5 finisher last weekend in Caboolture for the Monster Energy Tour. He's been in Australia for the past 18 months. He loved it so much in 2024, competing here in this country, that he decided to stay on for another 12 months. And right now, he is looking at a second trip to the PBR Grand Finals as the number 14 bull rider this season.
Well, he's a big cowboy that believes in meditation. This meticulous preparation we're seeing right now, this is all part of that visualization that Diego goes through day in, day out. He practices in the pens back home with any contractor he can find. He is all about this sport. So you need to do your bit, Hawkesbury. And when this gate cracks, you let Diego know that you're here to help him get on top of Misfit.
What I want you to do is scream out, "Go, Diego!" He loves to hear the crowd screaming his name. Can-Am bucking chute. This 33-year-old veteran professional bull rider trying to get his first qualified ride. Go, Diego! And it's not going to work for the man from South America this weekend. Looking back at the replay screen, and it is officially a no score for Diego.
It must be hard, Warren. The instincts here, you're coming back towards the metal chutes. Diego reaching out. It's a life raft. It's been thrown his way, and he thought, you know what? It's time to come back again another day.
So from a man from South America, we transition now to a bull rider by the name of Isaac Leclerc. All the way, and the Lone Ranger from Western Australia, the 25-year-old on a bull called Haymaker from MC Bucking Bulls. I love this matchup, and I love the fact that Isaac Leclerc shows up every single time when he nods his head. Here is a bull that they have ridden 50% of the time. Isaac Leclerc trying to become the first Western Australian to qualify to the PBR Grand Finals in Townsville.
A great opportunity for him. Haymaker. As you've said, let's go. Come on, Isaac.
Wow, and he hit hard.
Warren, how do you combat that?
Wow, I mean, you know, there is another great bull from MC Bucking Bulls. Watch here on that Snowy River Caravans replay. 1, 2, bam. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, there is not a lot of love, there is not a lot of luck for a bull rider from Western Australia this weekend. How about you go ahead and put your hands together for him and tell him, thanks for coming here this weekend.
Well, we move on now to our Ariad bucking chute. We're having a good look here at a veteran of our sport, but a cowboy that has found some form of late. Bo Willis from Bowen, Queensland. He has come all the way down here to Sydney from up north, feeling the cold. Stone Bomber from MC Bucking Bulls is the bull. Kurt Shepard can do it. Come on. Let's go, Bo.
Wow, 3.75 for the 35-year-old bull rider from Bowen, North Queensland, a man that has made his mark, a multiple qualifier to the PBR Grand Finals in Townsville, and it will be no score for him this weekend. So we are getting ready to move to section number 4, and it's coming up right after this.
Welcome to POA.
let's get back to that Monster Energy leaderboard, and one more name has been added. Riley Ward, the man from New Zealand, has been added and has moved to the number 3 spot with 83 points, right alongside of Clint Glass. Folks, right now, we've got a few things to give away here this weekend. Tonight especially. And my good friend Simon Mallory is standing by right now with something from Bisley.
Yeah, Warren, I have come deep into the crowd here. All right, I'm looking around the back. I'm looking up into the grandstands. I want to find who is our Bisley workwear fan. All right, someone who loves the Bisley workwear. Oh, gee, look at these lads here. They're obviously come from the races, I'd reckon. Having a look at the back. If you want to be involved in our Bisley workwear giveaway, let's see you make some noise. All right, we're going to try and go this way. Come here. I'm going to put you under the pressure. I've been looking around our crowds, and up the back, there's a lady up here that has been going nuts. Yes, you there, young lady, you there. All right, that lady there. I'm going to come up here. I've been watching this girl go absolutely nuts all night. All right, what's your name?
Shakaya.
Shakaya, how good is your eyesight?
Oh, mate. Better straight than ever.
Better straight than ever. Obviously, been enhanced with a few sherbets. So, Shakaya, what I want you to do is pay very close attention to that big screen. How many screens are you seeing?
1.
Good start. All right. That's our Bisley Workwear Magic shirt. Now, everyone here in Hawkesbury can play along. So, Shakira, what I'm going to do is bring 3 shirts up. A $200 $50 voucher has just gone behind shirt 3. Where did it go?
On the right.
On the right behind shirt 3. Okay, everyone agrees. Now, what we're going to do is spin those shirts. So, Shakai, if you can follow the shirt, and everyone here, you can help her. If you guess at the end, you will win $250 voucher from Bisley. Are you ready to play?
Fucking no!
Okay, we've got a delay on the main screen. That's brilliant. All right, you know what? Spin those shirts. Let's see how you go. Oh. Oh, dear. The magic Bisley shirt dance is happening. Oh. Oh. We have landed. All right, Shakai. Okay. The crowd is absolutely going nuts here. All right, first thing I would ask, who thinks it should be shirt number 3? Who thinks shirt number 2? Who thinks shirt number 1? Well, this is your competition, Shakai. You don't have to be swayed by all these thousands of people. Trust your own instincts. Which shirt are you going to go with?
The one on the left, baby. Woo!
Let's see. Roll the shirts. What have we got? We got a winner! Congratulations, Shakai. You have done it. Congratulations, $250. Warren Matonic, it is loose as a goose out here.
Oh, no doubt about it. Congratulations, $250 from our good friends from Bisley Workwear. Well done. So as we get set for round number 2, section number 4, we're going to take a look at the matchups, and we're going to begin with Zach Southwell with Kraken Tins, DeBear, and Daryl McPherson, the Kiwi. Ben Bode has Hillbilly Bandit, and we're going to flip it over. We got Zane Hall with Chavez, Zeus, and Lane Hanish Bowen, and a Reride to start us off. And we are just about ready for round 2, section number 4, brought to you by Can-Am, the official off-road partner of the PBR. So the bull rider that we watch is Zach Southwell from Bungendore, New South Wales, on a bull called Kraken Tins that was ridden last night for 83 points. This one's from MC Bucking Bulls. Zach Southwell bucked off in round number 1. He needs this ride. And the Can-Am clock says 3.22. So it is no score for Southwell from Bungendore. Tough pen of bulls here this weekend for the Hawkesbury Invitational. And the number 1 bull of the weekend, when we have our presentation at the end of the night and present the winner of the Monster Energy Tour, we will be crowning a Yeti bull of the event. And here is Bryn Francis. Bryn Francis was awarded a Reride. And the Reride bull that he has is Blink 182. You talk about a bull rider right now that is desperate to win some money this weekend. Come on, Bryn. Let's make it happen. Yes, sir. He's there. So a great ride for Bryn Francis, 79.5 points. Not the biggest score of the weekend, but right now it is good enough to put him in the top 8 bull riders of the night. 79.5 points for Bryn Francis.
Oh, we love seeing that. We love seeing another cowboy make the whistle. Like you said, not the numbers that Bryn was after, but that championship round, it is stacked with quality bulls. So if he can put a bull together there, he gets what's left by the looks of it at this stage. But it could be enough to put him at the top.
How many people here tonight are from New Zealand? We've got a lot of Kiwis joining us here. Well, let's go to one of your fellow countrymen. This is Daryl McPherson and De Bear. Lazy G, Palookas Partnership own this bull, and this 23-year-old bull rider last night, I tell you what, put up one hell of an effort, but it just wasn't enough.
Well, this is the bull earlier that we talked, Ryan Williams. He sat upon De Bear, and he actually had his heart skip a beat when they said they were going to open the gates on him. Daryl McPherson, he is in the zone. His heart would be racing for a different reason, because he knows his fellow countrymen from New Zealand are getting the job done in there of Riley Ward. He wants to match him. He wants to be there with Riley.
Yeah, and this is one of those bulls that they ride more often than not. Come on, Daryl. Kiwi, let's go. Oh, boy. And De Bear having a great out here in the competition tonight, bucking off the New Zealand bull rider. So no score, no love this weekend in both nights of competition for the man from New Zealand. So it has been a while since we've heard that Can-Am clock sound off at 8 seconds. But I've got a feeling we're going to hear it again as we watch Ben Bode, the 21-year-old from Calliope, Queensland, and Hillbilly Bandit. The number 7 bull rider for 2025, the man who won the very first stop of the Monster Energy Tour in Scone in New South Wales way back in February. Ben Bode trying to move up that championship ladder, and a big-time opportunity for him on a bull that we saw last night, buck off Nash Mellors.
Well, he is tall, he is strong, and he just needs to get that belief. He needs to find himself back to that form, which he started to do there midway, only a couple of weekends. Well, now it's probably like a couple of months ago, but he actually found it there at the V8s there in Townsville where he put his best foot forward for Team Australia. 86 points there on Highly Strung. So, Ben Bode has the ability to hit some numbers. Let's go, Ben!
Here he is! Oh, and he's in trouble. Wow, what a great out. A big performance from Hillbilly Bandit. And Ben Bode is going to hit that challenge button. And he is going to look to our officials.
Yep, they have given us the signal there. They have said a Reride is awarded.
Okay. So you can see there the bull hipped himself on the way out of the chute, causing a change of direction that helped to unseat the bull rider Ben Bode. So a great call from our officials from Ariat.
Well, we are getting ourselves closer to the business end of the night. A cowboy here that really does want to put a stamp on things. Sitting fourth on our tour, realistically sitting third because of Matus Lima Rodriguez no longer in the country. But Zane Hall, Chavez is the bull that he's drawn from Lazy G Bucking Bulls. 14 times he's been out, only ridden the twice. And I got a feeling here if Zane Hall finds that form, he could be looking at a big score.
Yeah, you know, the 2023 PBR Rookie of the Year. A multiple PBR Grand Finals qualifier. And like you said, the number 4 bull rider of the year. He didn't get there by accident. He got there by riding so many bulls, winning so much money, being so consistent this season. Zane Hall looking for another big moment in this sport. And this is a great bull. Bucked off Diego Galdino dos Santos last night. Chavez from Lazy G Bucking Bulls.
He's actually got that quality the Ariat saw, and they went, you know what, we want to put our name to this cowboy. An Ariat cowboy, Zane Hall, he's part of that team. Lockie Slade, Kurt Shepard, you know, the quality boys that are there, the quality sponsors see him, and they want to put their name to him.
Yeah, and you can see this bull is really making it difficult on this cowboy. Watch the way he is just laying on the back of that chute, and I got a feeling that Zane is going to re-pull and reset his bull rope.
I'll tell you what, it's like you had a crystal ball just then, Warren.
All right. So Chavez, he did that last night, and he's a very cunning bull.
As we look back down, we saw Thomas Triplett there in Newcastle on Chavez. 85 points. So it's been a while. Diego Galdino has had his chances, had his chance there last night. Wasn't able to find it. No doubt Zane has had a look over the tape, seen the way that Chavez performed. He's feeling pretty confident, I'd say.
All right, you can see they've got the post down alongside of that bull to try and get him off his leg. Come on, somebody scream at him. Let's help him. Wow. Chavez blew out of there like an absolute rocket.
Zane Hall hung out like yesterday's washing, trying every bit to stay in the fight.
Yeah, you know, and you think about it, this is a tough sport. These are tough men playing a tough game of competition. And no score for the second time this weekend for Zane Hall.
Well, we move on now. Lane Hanush Bowen. They call him the Hash Brown. And I love Hash Brown, so I automatically have an affinity with this bull rider.
So, just as a point of interest, how many people, by a round of applause, were here with us last night? How many people, by a round of applause, were here with us last night? Okay, welcome back. How many people, by round of applause, are here for the very first time? Wow. Absolutely amazing. Here's Lane.
Well, this Townsville bull rider, Zeus from Lazy G Bucking Bulls, had him upside down, inside out, going feet first back. We watch our Snow River Caravan replay here. Oh man, those metal chutes, they do not move. And Lane finding his hips land up against it. Well, we're going to head back.
So we're going to move to our Reride for Jack Rowlandson. We've had a number of Rerides tonight. And this bull rider hails from Oberon, New South Wales. Honey Hole is the bull from Lazy G Bucking Bulls. Was ridden by Dan Rulin last night for 82 points.
Well, he was licking his fingers to the bank there, Dan Rulin. So hopefully this is another chance for Jack Rowlandson to dip into that pot and put his name in contention to get his hands on some of that gold.
You know, when he's had a pretty good season, he's the number 13 bull rider thus far. Here's Jack. Yes. Oh. And the Can-Am clock says 6.3 seconds.
Well, we are going to have a look at the time here by the sounds of it. Dean Pace, our Ariat official, has jumped up out of the chair. He wants to run the clock over it one more time.
Okay, so some interesting stuff here, as an official wants a review here on the time. So looking to see when that clock started. Because the bull did break the plane of the chute with the back end of his body first. So question is, did the clock start at the precise moment? And that is what Dean Pace is looking for. And he says it is no go, no score for Jack Rowlandson.
Well, it did feel like a long time, but yeah, 6.3 seconds. We'll get the official time from him there. 7.01 is what they found. Well, Warren, this looks pretty exciting.
Yeah, it does. You know, take a look at the screen right now. What I want you to do is get your phones out and scan that QR code. So we want to tell you about something that Can-Am is offering. We don't need to tell you that they are the best side-by-side for a productive farm. So it's much easier for them, for you to try them yourself. So Can-Am is offering you a free on-farm demo for 24 hours. So all you have to do to set up that demonstration is scan that QR code, follow all of the links to book your free on-farm demo with a brand new Can-Am today.
Doesn't matter what happens to you. Life don't stop. Neither do I.
The all-new Ram 1500 Rebel is everything you'd expect from a Ram, but with a rugged off-road edge. Powered by the all-new straight 6 twin turbo, boasting an impressive 420 horsepower under the hood, its off-road game is beefed up and built for serious 4x4 performance. With rugged good looks and a sleek interior, you could say the Ram 1500 Rebel is a rebel with a cause. Ram beats everything else for breakfast.
Well, we've got something very special coming up, folks. We got some more really cool stuff to give away. Take a look at the screen. Guess what? It is the Yeti Fan of the Night.
That is right, Warren. Look at this. Yeti have come to the party. They said, we're going to put the PBR logo on one of our jugs, and we want you to give it away. Now, money cannot buy this, but we just can't give this away. I'm looking for the craziest fan out there in Hawkesbury. So if you think you've got it, let's see what you've got the goods. All right, come for a walk. This is not good enough. This guy's just screaming at me. I don't know about that. You know what? Look at the muscles on this guy. Expected more, to be honest. I expected more. All right, come on. I've got my eye on this girl up the back here. Oh, this is not bad. Looks a little dangerous. You know what? Right up there, there's a girl in the purple jumper.
In purple.
You young lady, I want you to come all the way down here with me. We are going to make... Oh, gee, look out. We want to make this young girl famous. She's been sitting up the back. No, this young girl here. Yes, you climb over. That's right. Come on down. That's it. Over the ribbons in your hair. Jump on over the fence. Come here. All the way over to the front. What is your name?
Harper.
Harper. How long have you been a fan of the PBR?
Since today.
Since today. I could tell that, Harper, because the way you've been carrying on has been electric. And I want you to be a fan for life. So our good friends Yeti have decided you should be the winner. What do you say, folks? Give it up for Harper! Anything you want to say to this crowd, Harper? No, we've embarrassed her enough. Well done. What do you reckon, Warren? A future fan for life?
Oh, definitely. What a lovely young lady and what a beautiful name, Harper. Congratulations, our Yeti fan of the night. So we're moving in final qualifying section, Monster Energy Champion, and it looks like this. Caden Sandland's Midnight Special, Woodall and Jungle Full of Hillbillies, all the rage with Tyson Smith. We swip it over to Ashton Sweeney with Uppercut. Nash Mellor, Street Smart, Ben Bowden, Clint Glass, both have rerides. They're coming up in section number 5, round number 2. And it's brought to us by the official caravan of the PBR, Snowy River Caravans. I love the name of this bull. They call him the Midnight Special from Diamond S Bucking Bulls. And this is Caden Sandlands, the bull rider from Rockhampton, Central Queensland, a multiple PBR Grand Finals qualifier. He's the number 15 bull rider on the tour with a big opportunity here on a bull they don't ride very often. Come on, Caden. Stick him. Stick him. Ladies and gentlemen, you probably do not realize how tough that bull is to ride. Make some noise for Caden Sandlands.
Oh, I love it. 82 points. Caden clutching the upper shoulder there. Oh, he had his work cut out as we watched. Take us through this ride here, Warren.
Oh, I tell you what, this bull, he gets so many bull riders back on the end of their arm. Watch Caden as he fights to keep his body forward on this bull. He uses the momentum of his feet to keep himself up on that bull rope. That is the reason why he has done what so many bull riders have failed to do.
Wow, and look at him go to work with that leg as well. Great stuff. Well, this is a moment that we've been waiting a long time for. We're looking at the green helmet right now of Sam Woodall. Sam Woodall is sitting there and he's got a jungle full of hillbillies underneath him. Let's go, Sam!
Wow. And that was the man that had the highest score last night of 84.5 points. And surprise, surprise, that a bull rider like Sam Woodall would come down off a great bull like that. We were looking for another huge performance, but there is some good news for Woodall right now. He is still the number 3 bull rider in the competition. So Sam Woodall, no doubt, will come back for the Monster Energy Championship round.
Well, Sam, absolutely filthy. Now, this is another cowboy having a chat earlier tonight about how he went last night. He looked the goods. Of course, talking about Tyson Smith. He's got all the rage as a bull that he's got to get through to punch his ticket into that top 10.
Yeah, played a valuable role for the New South Wales State of Origin side, winning their first Origin competition. All the rage. Tyson Smith, the number 8 bull rider on the tour. And here is a kid that I love to watch ride. He gives it everything he's got every time. Wow. Great performance from All the Rage.
Boy, oh boy. Not to be the night there for Tyson. The Snow River replay will show us all.
Yeah, you know, I mean, this bull's just got so many twists, so many turns in him. Just turning inside out there, and Smith coming down. So it is highly unlikely that we will get to see him in that championship round. Here is Clint Glass, was awarded a Reride. He's sitting equal 4th and 5th right now with an 83. The Reride bull is Vanilla Ice from MC Bucking Bulls, trying to become the 3rd bull rider this weekend to be perfect on 2 bulls. Here we go. Man from Willow Tree, New South Wales. And he's got him.
Wow. Got him is exactly what he did. We saw there bucking out that Snow River Caravan. Bucking chute. And it's Cowboy up all right, but Clint Glass clutching at that elbow.
Yeah, you know, and now he becomes the 3rd bull rider this weekend to be perfect on 2 bulls, 82, and what that has done, it has taken him to the number 1 spot by 2 points this weekend, 165 points. He is now the man with a shot of the Hawkesbury Invitational Championship.
Well, we will have to pay close attention there to Clint Glass. It looked like that dismount is where it all came unstuck for that elbow of his. But as you said, he is at the top. He gets to have the first pick of the pot.
Here's Ashton Sweeney, Corindi, New South Wales, and a bull called the Uppercut. Hey, look at this.
Oh, look at the time, Warren.
He's got to challenge this. It is an automatic challenge by our judges, 7.99.
You don't need to worry there, Ashton. It isn't automatic review, but they are telling me that there could be a potential slap.
Okay, let's watch and see what the judge is looking for here. Ashton Sweeney, I tell you what, putting out a pile of effort here on the back of this bull.
So obviously we're in slow-mo right now, so that won't be the time that they're checking. They're going to try and see where that hand, whether it actually came down on the back of this bovine.
Yeah. Was it there?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, this is where I'd hate to be a judge.
Well, he's got his stopwatch, so it may have happened there as that free hand came around, but Dean Pace, the ARID official, way more experienced than both you and I when it comes to situations like this.
Well, I got my fingers, I got my toes crossed. We all hold our breath, and I'm backing for the Cowboy here, Warren.
It has to be absolutely definitive. And he is taking a long time deliberating.
Wondering whether we can actually get a clean replay for him or whether there is a malfunction in the review. Well, that's what they're saying, Warren. There is a malfunction in the footage that we've had there. So benefit of the doubt goes to the Cowboy. It's Cowboy up, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, and that is music to his ears. Ashton Sweeney getting his first qualified ride, and it is 82.5 points, 82.5. So that will move him to the number 6 spot. Right now there is just one spot available for the Monster Energy Championship round. Could it be this man who fills that spot the 19-year-old from Gracemere, Queensland, Nash Mellors.
8 seconds is all it takes. 8 seconds for Nash Mellors to be one of those cowboys in the 10. He's just got to ride him through to the whistle. Street smart. We haven't seen this bull at all yet on the PBR, so instincts are what Nash is going to have to rely on. His skill, his ability, his natural talent to try and see if he can be there in that final 10.
Oh, a little bit of the great Led Zeppelin cranking out in the background. Here we go with Street Smart, Nash Mellors. Let's hope he gets a whole lot of love. Help him out.
Oh, look out. That bull rope just got flung back up into behind the chutes.
Wow, and Nash Mellors, that young man from Gracemere, Queensland, bucking off at 2.02. Great out for the Bull. Street Smart tonight from Dunbucking Bulls. So there is one Reride to go to finalise round number 2. Remember, we've still got the 10-man championship round presented to us by Monster Energy coming up. Oh, you guys are absolutely amazing, Hawkesbury. What a beautiful crowd on a wonderful Saturday night. And we are looking at Ben Bode from Calliope, Queensland on his Reride bull called Wahoo.
Well, I don't know if you said that correct. I feel it's got to be Wahoo.
Diamond A and Bennett Cattle Company Bucking Bull is yet to be ridden, but he has got one of the very best bull riders on the Monster Energy Tour on his back. And you can see this bull is not making it easy for him right here. Ben Bode, all he needs is a qualified ride. Oh, that is cool. All right, so Benny Bode, Benny Boy, looking to make it back to yet another Monster Energy Championship round this season. A very important moment right here with this Reride opportunity on the back of Wahoo. Like I said, just a qualified ride, any number will do to put him in with the top 10 bull riders of the night. Can-Am bucking chute.
Wahoo in the chutes there for Benny Bode. We're looking good. He's got his slide and ride, cowboy. Let's go. He looked like he was doing everything right, Ben Bode. But Wahoo got the better of him there midway through, 6.19 seconds.
Oh, you know what I mean, Ben Bode, he was once again putting out the effort. Nobody can dispute that. That bull gets him on the ground. So that leaves 9 qualified rides in total, which means we are going to have to go to a countback. So it will be the bull rider with the highest time Redden that will get that 10th and final spot. But there is your leaderboard. Clint Glass will get first pick in the bull draft. Kurt Shepherd, number 2. Caden Sanderlands, Woodall, Ward, Sweeney, Rule, and Brandenburg and Francis. But one more name to be added to that Monster Energy leaderboard.
Oh, have mercy. My only thought was tequila makes your clothes fall off. I told her put an extra layer on. I know what happens when she drinks Patron. Her closet's missing half the things she bought. Yeah, tequila makes her clothes fall off.
Oh, thank you so much for playing along, Hawkesbury. What a wonderful crowd. And right now we are getting ready for our bull draft for the Monster Energy Championship round. So as I alluded to say just a moment ago, the number 1 bull rider in the competition, and tonight that will be Clint Glass, will get his first pick in the bull draft. From there, we will go down the line to Kurt Shepherd, Caden Sandlands, Woodall, Ward, Sweeney, so on and so on, until each and every one of these bull riders have picked their bull that they want to get on in the Monster Energy Championship round. Simon?
Thanks there, Warren. I've actually got them all here with me. Clint Glass, just had to check to make sure he was feeling fit. You have first pick of the bulls. We're going to put the bulls up on the big screen. Yeah, you know exactly who you're going?
Yeah, Man Glitter.
Oh, Clint Glass has stood up and said, Man Glitter is mine. All right, we'll work our way down now. Kurt Shepherd, you're tied there with Caden, but you being in top of the competition at the moment. Who are you looking at?
Checkmate.
Checkmate is now there with Kurt Shepherd. Caden Sandylands. All right, Caden, have a look. Perfect storm. Storming a teacup for Caden. All right, Sammy. Mate, you know a lot of these bulls and you've had an eye on a few. I'm hoping yours is still there.
Sky High.
Sky High for Sam Woodall. All right. Okay, Riley. Mate, you've earned yourself your chance. What are you looking at? Filthy Rich is where he's going to go. CG locating Filthy Rich. All right, Ashton. Ashton, mate, welcome to the bull draft. He's in your hands, buddy.
I'll have Booga Wooga.
Booga Wooga. There it is, Booga Wooga. Okay, now, Dan Ruland, love seeing you out here too, mate. We got 4 on the chance. What?
I'll take Murphy.
Murphy. Ozcan Murphy is where Dan Ruland's going. All right, Brumby, only 3 left.
Pandemic.
Pandemic there for Brumby. Wow. a couple of weapons. Night Train, Canadian Club. Bryn, you're going to put the fate in Kelsey Pavlo's hands here, mate. But you got two choices which will make the decision for Kelsey. He's looking at you. What are you thinking?
Night Train.
Night Train. Kelsey is with Canadian Club. He's happy about that. Well, Warren, our bull draft is done. We're going to get ourselves set, and we will be back with our 10-man short go.
Oh, you hit the nail right on the head. We will be back 10 minutes from right now. The Volando Ranch water clock is ticking. We're for our official intermission break. We're going to be coming back in 10 minutes for the Monster Energy Championship round.
Doesn't matter what happens to you. Life don't stop. Neither do I.
The all-new Ram 1500 Rebel is everything you'd expect from a Ram, but with a rugged off-road edge. Powered by the all-new straight-six twin-turbo, boasting an impressive 420 horsepower under the hood, its off-road game is beefed up and built for serious 4x4 performance. With rugged good looks and a sleek interior, you could say the Ram 1500 Rebel is a rebel with a cause. Ram beats everything else for breakfast.
Well, I'm running like my hand is on fire, and I don't intend to stop even when my legs grow tired. And I got a message from Colorado straight from Texas, captured most of me, just let me be.
Like a brand across our heads. We wear them proud and wear them loud like true blue Aussies born and bred.
The team at the Beanley Rum Distillery on the banks of the Albert River certainly are a resilient lot. They've been crafting their world-class rum with the same care since 1884, and insist on using the finest local ingredients, like pristine Queensland rainwater. History tells us that, on occasion, they get just a little too much. Looks like they're ready this time, though. Beanley Rum, the real Australian spirit.
Custom designed for your adventures, to take the road less traveled, to discover this land's natural beauty. Engineered and tested for the rugged Australian environment. Experience more with Snowy River Caravans.
We are bringing Nitro Circus back down under. Get your tickets at nitrocircus.com.
History will be made where legends rise. A battle for glory. PBR Grand Finals. Where one rider will be crowned the Australian champion. The biggest event of the year. 2 nights of adrenaline-filled, heart-stopping action. 31st October and 1st November at Townsville Entertainment Centre. Tickets on sale now at pbraustralia.com.au.
Welcome to POA.
Stories.
Previously on Bull Stores.
I want to meet him so bad.
My hero. I'm legit too.
Don't do it, little brother. Never meet your heroes. They always let you down.
Don't listen to your bummer twin. Go say hi to Legit in his locker room after this. He's a sweetheart. Loves meeting up-and-comers.
He does? That would be amazing! OMG! There's Legit's workout bench! There's Legit's personalized mini fridge filled with Buck Bolt energy drink! There's Legit's horns? She'll be riding 6 wide. What are you doing in here? I didn't see anything. This area is off limits. Now give me those. Come on. I'm sorry. Stories to be
So we are coming back with the championship round right after this video clip.
I'll be the last one standing, 2 hands in the air, I'm a champion.
Well, PBR fans, the time has come for the top 10 bull riders of the night and the 10 toughest bulls of the competition. Hawkesbury, are you ready for the championship round? So Monster Energy bringing us the championship round here tonight. Simon, I tell you what, 10 great bulls, 10 great bull riders. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to go down as one of the truly great championship rounds in history.
What I loved, it was so interesting out there. Kelsey Pablo, he didn't get to choose. He had to get what was left. And he was staring at Bryn, hoping that Canadian Club would be left. So if Kelsey had his pick, this is the bull that he wanted.
Well, he has got his hands full of a tough bucker. We watched this bull dispose of Clay Hall here 24 hours ago from Maine's Bucking Bulls out of Tamworth, New South Wales. This big, burly brindle will get out. I mean, he will twist like an absolute tornado. Kelsey Pablo with an opportunity to be amongst the 10 top bull riders of the night cannot afford to waste this moment. Can-Am bucking chute. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't screamed, if you haven't put your hands together all night long, these 10 bull riders are counting on you right now.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. This championship round is where the big bulls live. And they are tough. Unfortunate for Kelsey. 2.37 seconds.
Yeah, and a 42-point bull score for Canadian Club, which gives us 4 bulls right now. 4 bulls tied for the Yeti Wild Bull of the night. Remember, 4 bulls tied for that Yeti Wild Bull of the night.
Well, that is what will happen. Now, Bryn Francis, again, his choice was down to 2, what we just saw, or this one, Night Train. Now, don't know the science behind it, but for some reason, Bryn felt that this was a better fit from him, from Diamond S Bucking Bulls.
Yeah, well, the reason is it's quite obvious. This bull, 9 times out of 10, is going to spin to the left. He's kind of a little narrower, not as much power as the previous bull. Bryn Francis, the 23-year-old, here we go. Whoa.
Wow, I mean, with this Snow River, well, our Monster Energy replay will show it all here, Warren. Not much spinning or twisting there. It was all a lot of up and down.
Yeah, and I mean a 42.5-point bull score, so Night Train right now, clear leader in that Yeti Wild Bull of the event. And Bryn Francis's weekend is over. He will finish the number 9 bull rider this weekend.
Righto, well, a cowboy that loves this opportunity to be up here, to have his name in the mix. Brumby Brandenburg from Bloomsbury, Queensland.
You know, when the bull that Brumby Brandenburg picked was a bull called Pandemic from Lazy G Bucking Bulls. This bull was absolutely explosive last night, and the last time that we saw this bull ridden, Ben Bode was 87.5 points on him. Brumby Brandenburg, just outside the top 20 bull riders, trying to get back to a second PBR Grand Finals appearance. 81 points last night. Here we go. Come on, Brumby. Big opportunity.
Wow, that bull was into his hand. And like you said, a big opportunity, a great start from Brumby, but the power is just too much.
Yeah, you know, this weekend, Brumby Brandenburg has really stepped up a notch with his game plan with his bull riding, and it has shown, getting him through to the top 10, and unfortunately, that is where it is going to finish, in the number 8 spot.
Not to be. Well, we move on now to another cowboy that was great to see him in this championship round. Of course, Dan Ruland from Mount Walker. Our Volando Tequila guys saw how gorgeous this guy is, and they went, we want him on our branding. Look at the mo on Dan Ruland.
Really? They look past you and I for Dan Ruland.
How
did that work?
I can't believe it. Well, he has decided that Ozcan Murphy from Diamond A. Bennett Cattle Co. is the bull that he wanted. He had a good choice of bulls to come from, the ones we've just seen. So maybe this is a smart move for Dan to get him some prize money.
Yeah, the 24-year-old, and it has been a long time since he has been in the Monster Energy Championship round. Diamond A and Bennett Cattle Company bucking bull.
You know, Warren, I even sent Volando your portfolio of photos just to show them how well the light does capture your face. And they still decided on Dan.
Oh, well. Dan Ruland. Big opportunity here. Let's talk about that 82-point score that got him here into the conversation for the event championship this weekend. He is still an outside shot. Remember, there are 3 bull riders already that have ridden 2 bulls. So it could be a bull rider who is perfect this weekend. Here's Ruland. Oh, he's close.
Oh, we got it. We got it. Cowboy up is what the clock says. Dan Ruland doing enough to hang in there in those final milliseconds.
So we're going to take a look back here at the replay and see how he did it. Monster Energy, and they're telling us 82 points for Dan Ruland. 82. So an identical score to his first round marking, and that gives him 164. So he has now jumped into the number 2 spot for this weekend's championship.
Well, how good is that? What a move. What a moment. Our first qualified bull ride in the championship round, folks. Let's get those hands together.
So Ashton Sweeney, the 18-year-old from Corindi, not only finds himself at his very first Monster Energy Tour stop, but finds himself in his very first Monster Energy Championship round. The bull that he picked is Booga Wooga from Lazy G Bucking Bulls. Ridden twice out of 14 ounce. Bucked off the 3-time New Zealand champion last night. Ashton Sweeney showed everybody here tonight that he has got what it takes with a very impressive 82.5-point score to land him a spot with the top 10 bull riders of the weekend.
Well, when you pay your entry fees, this is how you hope your night will go. A chance in front of this huge Hawkesbury crowd. A chance to see and do what Dan just did. A chance to put yourself up there in that number 1, number 2 spot on your maiden voyage. It's fantastic opportunity. Booga Wooga stands in his way. Semantics in the chute. Booga Wooga leaning in on the leg. Calling in Burks there, our Snowy River protection athlete, to lift that head, get the head up. You can see that horn has just poked its way through there. Booga Wooga. Our arena director looking on, close eye on it. Conscious of the time on the clock.
Yeah, so he's going to re-pull, and he is going to reset himself deep down inside this Ariat bucking chute on the back of Booga Wooga. So one qualified ride thus far in the championship round, that 82 for Ruland. We are a long, long way from being all said and done and crowning the next stop of the Monster Energy Tour with a champion. Booga Wooga, Ashton Sweeney. He's ready to rock and roll.
Oh boy, oh boy. We've talked about those immovable chutes before.
Yeah, big stage for this young man to play on here this weekend in his first Monster Energy Championship round. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a bit of love for the young man from Corindi, New South Wales? You can bet one thing, that won't be the last time that we see that man in the top 10.
Well, how many Kiwi fans are in the crowd? Well, there's a few New Zealanders. Riley Ward from Central Hawke's Bay, New Zealand.
So Riley Ward was 83 points to give himself an opportunity at another bull this weekend. Slap your hands together, everybody. Come on, let's rock and roll. It is Saturday night. Here we go. Three-time champion of New Zealand. And he is going to come up short here in the championship round on MSG locating Filthy Rich.
Well, Lazy G bucking bulls there. A big bull for Riley. He took a shot. But Filthy Rich had his number.
He is a heavyweight bucking bull, no doubt about it. Lazy G bucking bulls brings him to town.
Now this cowboy, he loves man glitter, but he saw that Clint Glass took it, so he thought of what was left. There's only one bull that he wanted, and that's Sky High.
Yeah, you know Sam Wardle, the flamboyant bull rider from Haywood, Victoria. The big winner from last night with 84.5 points. Coming in here tonight as the number 5 bull rider. Sky High. This is a bull. Look at the resume of this bull. 18 times this bull has been bucked. 18 times he has yet to be ridden. How many people here tonight are going to cheer for Sam Woodall? This could be one of those history-making moments. One of those defining moments on the Professional Bull Riders Monster Energy Championship round where Sam Woodall turns it all around. Watch this bull. You've got one of the littlest bull riders in the business. This bull is going to get absolutely airborne when this chute gate cracks. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go.
Well, our judges here have seemed to indicate that we may have a challenge here for Sam Woodall. We'll get a bit of a gauge on what we are actually looking at.
Yeah, you know, and this is interesting. Okay, so we're thinking that there was a malfunction and the chute gate actually hit the button. The gate man hit it, so that is the reason. So no score for Sam Woodall with 3 bull riders to go.
Well, Sky High, everyone is just running and ducking for cover there at that moment. Well, we find ourselves now here into the business end of the competition. The cowboys that have been able to ride 2 all weekend. We found them out there on the dirt, and they were our top 5. And they said, top 3, sorry, I should say, and they said, this is the bulls that we want. Caden Sandylands took on Perfect Storm.
Yeah, you know, this is an unridden bull from MC Bucking Bulls, and Caden Sandylands has a unique opportunity of coming up trumps when the going gets tough. This 26-year-old, the number 15 bull rider on the tour, needs a big, big moment. Wow. I hate to see the way that he is crawling out of the arena there. Caden Sandylands, 1.74 and a big out for Perfect Storm. By the way, Sky High from Morgie's Cattle Company right now, 43-point bull score, is the highest scored bull for our Yeti Wild Bull of the event. And we have a review.
Well, look how tough this cowboy is. Clearly in all sorts of pain, but he said, I still want you to look and see whether I have another chance here.
So he is challenging the start. So he is saying that this bull has fouled him at the start of the ride. So it is up to the area official, our replay judge, Dean Pace, to take a look at this and see whether or not the start was clean and there was no interference. No change of direction with the bull, and it is official, cowboy down.
Poor old Caden Sandylands there, but I think when he wakes up tomorrow, his body is going to be in all sorts of pain. He'll probably think that was a better call for him.
So they call the bull checkmate. This man is hoping that it's going to be that way in around about 2 months from now with the PBR Grand Finals. Kurt Shepard, the number 1 ranked bull rider for 2025, picked this bull second in the draft. Checkmate from Morgie's Cattle Company.
It's so interesting. It's so interesting to see that with Man Glitter gone, Kurt Shepard had the full other 9 bulls to choose from. And he's seen something in Checkmate that he thinks he can get the job done on and also put him in front of what Clint Glass could throw up on Man Glitter.
Yeah, well, definite opportunity for him. He watched this bull spin to the left. Sam Woodall ride him last night and win the round with 84.5 points. Guess what? Kurt Shepard rides left-handed. So he is hoping that this bull is going to spin into his wheelhouse and he is going to have his way with a bull called Checkmate. So he's sliding up. Come on, let's ride with him. And the number 1 bull rider goes down, but that being said, he will finish no less than 3rd in the competition with 163.5. So there is just 1 bull rider to go. How many people have had a great time here at the PBR tonight? Well, we have enjoyed having each and every one of you, and here is Clint Glass, Man Glitter, Morgie's Cattle Company. He was the number 1 bull rider, got the very first pick. He's already ridden 2 bulls. The number 8 bull rider for 2025. Folks, this could be an absolute barn burner. Watch this. Wow, he is beat up. He is battered and bruised. But that doesn't matter. Morgie's Man Glitter comes up with a 42.5-point bull score. But even with that buck off, folks, He rode 2 bulls better than anybody else this weekend. 165 points. He will be your champion. So as we get set to make our presentation, right now there are 3 men in green in the middle of the arena. They have been absolutely amazing all weekend. Would you please put your hands together for the Snowy River Protection athletes, Josh Burks, Eric Richardson, and Nick Wilson. I'd like to thank our area officials as well, Dean Pace, Jamie Manning, and Mick Gray for a fabulous job. And right now we are ready to make 2 presentations. The first of which will be for the Yeti ABBI High Mark Bull of the event. Ladies and gentlemen, with a 43-point bull score, it goes to Sky High from Morgie's Cattle Company.
All right, I'm standing here with Guy Morgan. Sky High. Now, up against Man Glitter, odds on we would have thought Man Glitter, but Sky High just having the trip tonight.
Yeah, he's been great for me all year. We've had a couple of Tide Bull of the events and a couple of bridesmaids as well this year. He's just getting better and stronger. Always had a lot of faith in him. He's always been one of my favourites.
And seeing Sam Woodall go, I want that one, that must have given you a bit of a tingle down the spine?
Definitely. I always love when Sambo picks one, you know, like just to see all them boys pick your bulls early up in a draft. It's pretty rewarding.
Yeah, well, mate, you've done the work, you've done the hard effort, and you've just got a quality pen of bulls there. We love having you on the tour and being a part of it. Thanks so much, mate, and congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Give it up for Guy Morgan.
Yes, Sky High taking out the Yeti ABBI High Mark Bull of the event. But there is one more presentation. It is for the 2025 Monster Energy Hawkesbury Invitational PBR champion, the bull rider who outrode everybody else this weekend, 165 points on 2 bulls. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion from Willow Tree, New South Wales, Clint Glass.
Clint, I could see you walking out here. You're a bit dirty on yourself, but I think you've got to hold your head high, mate. You looked all the goods and you took on Man Glitter. Obviously not the way you wanted, but what was the decision behind that pick?
Oh, I think he's the best bull here, so I want to get on him.
Oh, mate, you nearly took him there. But of the weekend, those other 2 rides, a lot to take away from that.
Yeah, shit, yeah. There was them 2 rides and a couple others at home, and then one at another rodeo earlier this morning, so I'm just about balled out this weekend.
Earlier you said that you've been at another rodeo, another event this morning. You are a workhorse. But the injury, the elbow, was it at the end there of that last moment where you got flung off?
No, just my shoulder. I think I was bunging it on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this man is here to stay. He is an absolute beast on the tour. We can't thank you enough. And ladies and gentlemen, your Hawkesbury Invitational winner for 2025, Clint Glass.
Oh, so congratulations to the Willow Tree Bull Rider tonight. 165 points will get the lion's share of that $20,000 in prize money. Folks, we've got some big winners, but the big winners tonight, of course, are you, the fans of Hawkesbury, New South Wales, for joining us here for another fabulous installment of the 2025 Monster Energy Tour. We couldn't do it without our fabulous sponsors, our supporters, and our fabulous arena crew. From all of us to all of you, thank you so much. We'll see you again in 2026.